and welcome to Squawk. I'm Carson Schnitzler. Tonight, we hear from women's basketball coach Matt Svehla as the season draws nearer to a close. Also, we bring you some presidential knowledge. Plus, we see some dipstickery as Guy gets a haircut. Come sail away, come sail away, come join me on the Squawk. Welcome back to the Squawk. I'm here with media arts major Jacie Ambrose. So Jacie, first kind of start off, can you talk about what made you decide on a major and coming here?
Okay, so this is kind of a complicated story. So I'm actually a double major, which a lot of people don't know that because I'm in media arts stuff a lot, but I'm actually in business admin too as like an associate of arts degree that's going to transfer. So I'm in 2 right now, and I just did that by attending Central Community College while I was in high school still, and I got about 30 credits there before I came to Northeast. So I was put in work in high school, but now I'm going to come out with 2 degrees after these 2 years here.
Awesome. So do you have any end goals since you're getting the 2 degrees? Do you have one that you're kind of preferring or any end goals that you would like with either degree?
It's really hard. I really like doing my business stuff, but I will have to say the media arts stuff is so much more fun. I love being creative. But I also like being more practical with the business stuff and just having that knowledge with both. I think they kind of go hand in hand. So it's been really fun to do both.
And so what led you to Northeast?
So I took part in like a state journalism competition over at the Lifelong Learning Center. And that was about like 2 years ago, and I went this year too. So I came here and I was like, this campus is pretty nice. And then my brother, he's also in utility line here, and he was looking at Northeast. So I like to think, I didn't copy him, but it was just nice to see what he wanted to do, and just he put Northeast in my head and was like, hey, do you know what Northeast is? And I kind of learned from that too, for sure.
So you've been here for a little over a semester, getting close to like a semester and a half. What have been your first impressions on the college so far?
It's been pretty fun, but with any college experience, it's just been hard being away. But I think I've just learned a lot from being here, being with everybody, learning how to manage like coursework, learning just new things about media and business. It's been a lot of fun. I really love Northeast, and I can't wait to come back next year.
Have there been any classes that have really stood out and that have been interesting or that you think are different than what you're used to?
As far as media arts goes, I love doing like just the editing and the post-production classes. That's something I like to learn more about, but also just being live in the studio, getting that hands-on knowledge has been really fun.
So you talk about that hands-on knowledge. Is that something that you enjoy a little bit more? Are you more learn better by like doing as opposed to sitting in the classroom and
Oh, for sure. Like I have my camera and lighting lab on Thursdays, and I look forward to that every week. Just being in there and being with your classmates who can give you tips on what angles are going to look better, just being in a real life scenario, what you're going to have to do when you get out of this college is really cool and different about Northeast, I would say.
So what is some advice, you being a freshman and going through this kind of new step, what is some advice that you would have for the next group of new freshmen that will be coming in fairly soon?
For those like new students, I would say don't worry about it. Well, worry to an extent, but at the same time, college is new. It's going to be scary, but just calm your anxiety. You're going to meet new people. You're going to find what you're going to be good at. And sure, it's kind of a journey, but don't freak yourself out over college.
What was it like for you coming in, kind of leaving home a little bit and kind of branching out and meeting new people?
Oh, it's been kind of weird because I don't think I'm shy, but sometimes just being around new people. I went to a school where there was only about like 60 people per grade, and I've known people since we were probably in kindergarten. So this is probably one of the first times I've ever had to just start new and have like a new slate. So meeting new people, it's been fun, but for those first couple weeks, I really had to like branch out and find my people that I got along with.
Well, Jacie, it's been a pleasure kind of getting to hear about your college experience so far, and Thanks for coming in, and good luck with the rest of your semester.
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
And now shifting gears, as the women's basketball season wraps up, we sat down with head coach Matt Svehla to discuss his team's progress so far throughout this season.
We've played a little bit up and down. We're getting into the tail part of the season where, I think we just got 4 games left. So we've had a couple of injuries. We got down in numbers just a little bit, but that adversity happens at a lot of places. So you have to overcome that. So we've been unique in the sense that we're not a real big team, but that doesn't mean that we just let a bunch of 3-pointers fly either. So we've had to rely on spacing the floor, moving the basketball. Ellison Richards has had a big scoring year for us. I think she's averaging 22, 23, somewhere in there. And teammates have done a good job of finding her and getting her the basketball. But we've had other people step up at given times, and so it's been a really collected effort. I think at the 2-year junior college level, you're always going to be fairly young. I mean, even if you've been here, for 1 year, you're a sophomore, you're still young, but it's a little harder when you just come from high school and you're expected to step in and contribute right away. It's, a little bit different level of play, particularly when you're playing against the top teams in the league. So we don't look at it like, well, they got a lot of time to develop. We kind of need them to go as soon as possible, and some kids get more ready earlier than others, but we count on our freshmen. They have to show up. They got to be productive for us, and there's years where sometimes our freshmen are our key players, but they've all played roles this year. Minutes, vary game to game depending on what we need at a given time. But it's been a good group. I think chemistry has been pretty good, and their attitudes have been good, and yeah. So we're plugging along. And freshmen, you hope, are conditioned as to what the college travel was always a lot more than high school. So there's a lot of adjustments they have to make other than basketball. Being away from home and living in the dorm, and you got that homesickness that obviously hits them early in the school year, but they've weathered through all that, and we're closing in here mid-February, where it's sometimes is a grind, but they've held up really pretty well. Ellison takes it into a pack of people. She's not afraid of getting hit. She's not a real big physical player, but yeah, for her to continue to put up numbers and score. She had a good year as a freshman. It was always hard to see anybody get injured, during the course of the season. We had some other people that could, also score for us last year. But yeah, she's bounced back. She's had a fabulous year offensively for us. Some people say you learn more when you lose than when you win. I don't always believe that. I like to think there's lessons in both. Sometimes I think you learn, hey, we got to get a lot better, when you get spanked one night. But at the same time, you can't sit around and feel sorry for yourself, because if that happens on a Saturday, well, Wednesday you got somebody else and you might be traveling 4 hours. So you gotta get back on that horse, and you got to get after it again. So you just got to strive to get better every day. You can't really overlook anybody. Even some of the bottom teams in our conference. On a given day, you go to their place, they're up, you're not, and next thing you know, you're gonna end up with an L. So it's a good league. The top teams in the league, as you said, are national powers. That makes it fun. It's challenging. Kids have to, they got to really bring it when you go and play those teams, obviously, and so. You just hope that you show up and you can stay healthy so that you can handle those moments when they happen.
So coming down the final stretch, as you said, got about 4 games left, and then going to head into the regional tournament. What are some of the things that you're looking for from your team yet as we get closer to the postseason?
Well, it's interesting. Just kind of the same things. I think every team has maybe 1 or 2 areas they got to improve on, but sometimes it depends on the night and the opponent that you're playing. Like, there's nights that we handle pressure quite well, and then you're going to play against a different team that they press a little different, and the key to the game is we got to handle the pressure. So Just still getting better in all areas. You know, we like to move the basketball. We want the ball to move. We got to have player movement. We're not real big, so we want to space the floor. But yeah, the simple things. You got to take care of the basketball. Got to play solid defense. We get into certain opponents. One night they're really good in the post. The next night their post is average, but they shoot the heck out of the three-pointer. So adjusting the game plans, you know, week to week, night, you know, one night might be one thing, the next night might be another. So and rebounding, that's been an issue for us. We've got to make sure that we're battling on the boards, and hopefully we shoot the ball well enough that we're in it every night and have a chance to win.
Today has a multitude of national holidays. To commemorate this, we sent Alex McEwen around campus to get people in the spirit of the day.
I'm Alex McEwen. Today we're going to be going around campus for our first Alex on Campus segment. It's National Cherry Pie Day, so I'm going to be asking some questions about that, maybe some questions about National Leadership Day, and probably just whatever else I want. Let's go. Hello, were you aware that it's National Cherry Pie Day?
No, I wasn't.
How do you feel about National Cherry Pie Day?
I don't eat cherry pie.
Do you like the song Cherry Pie?
No.
Do you know the song Cherry Pie?
No.
That's embarrassing. Let's go. Hello, how are you guys doing today? Were you aware that it's National Leadership Day?
No.
Are you a leader?
Yeah, I do student activities council, and then I do active mind volunteer.
That's awesome. Did you know it's also National Cherry Pie Day? Do you like cherry pie?
No.
Is there anything worse than cherry pie?
Yeah.
What?
Like, I don't know, like people hurting each other.
You're right, that's pretty bad. Were you aware it's National Cherry Pie Day?
No, I wasn't.
Do you like cherry pie?
Yeah.
That's good. Do you like the song Cherry Pie?
I don't think I've ever heard it.
By Warrant?
I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't know. I just haven't.
Okay, is cherry pie your favorite dessert?
No.
What is?
I don't know.
Why not?
There's just so many good ones.
That's fair, that's fair.
Yeah.
Understandable. Thank you. Hello. Were you aware it's National Cherry Pie Day?
What?
Were you aware it's National Cherry Pie Day?
No.
You look like a man who likes cherry pie. You like cherry pie? Do you like the song Cherry Pie?
Not
Which is
familiar.
better? You don't know the song Cherry
No.
Pie? By Warrant. One of the greatest rock songs of all time.
I'm missing out.
You are.
No.
Okay. What is your favorite dessert?
Pie.
Wrong. Did you know it's National Leadership Day?
I did not.
Are you a leader? You don't look like a leader.
Damn.
Be better. Were you aware it's National Leadership Day?
Yes.
Are you a leader?
Yes.
Do you celebrate National Leadership?
No.
What do you lead?
The gaming club.
Wait, that's pretty cool.
I'm the president.
You're the president of the gaming club?
We're currently organizing a meeting for Wednesday.
Did you know that it's also National Cherry Pie Day?
No.
Do you like cherry pie?
Yes, I like all kinds of pie.
Like all kinds of pie.
Except rhubarb.
That's fair. Do you like the song Cherry Pie?
I've never heard this.
You don't know the song Cherry Pie.
I don't know.
That's embarrassing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
As a gamer, you should know cherry pie.
No.
What's your favorite dessert?
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie?
Pumpkin pie.
That's nasty.
No.
Do you celebrate National Leadership Day?
No.
Why not?
Because I didn't know there was such a thing.
That's fair. Did you know it's also National Cherry Pie Day?
I did not.
Do you like cherry pie?
It's okay.
The song or the food?
I like the song better.
That's the correct answer. Thank you. Did you know it's National Leadership Day?
I did not.
How are you celebrating National Leadership Day?
By leading these kids around campus.
That's a pretty good way to do it. Did you know it's National Leadership Day?
No, I did not.
You look like a leader.
I am actually.
Are you leading?
I am Secretary of Student Leadership Association.
Why are you wearing a suit today, sir?
I am giving a speech in public speaking.
Well, that makes sense. Did you know it's National Cherry Pie Day?
Cherry Pie Day. No,
Cherry
I
Pie
didn't.
Day. Do you like cherry pie?
Yes, I do.
Do you like the food or the song more?
Oh, both actually.
That's a pretty good answer. Good luck with your speech.
Thank you.
Were you aware it's National Leadership Day?
No.
Why not?
Yes, I did.
You look like a leader.
Kind of.
Are you leading today?
Well, this group of young children I am, yes.
Well, next time, tell someone you're celebrating. Were you aware that it is National Cherry Pie Day?
No, I was not.
Do you like cherry pie?
I love cherry pie.
Do you like the food or the song more?
Probably the song.
That's a good answer.
Yep. I did not. I was not aware.
You're a redhead. You look like you like cherry pie. Do you like cherry pie?
I love all pies.
That's fair. Which one's the best?
Pumpkin pie.
Wrong. It's National Comfy Day. Are you comfy today?
Absolutely.
That's good. It's also National Leadership Day. Are you a leader?
Not particularly.
You don't look the part. Were you aware it's National Leadership Day?
No, I was.
Are you being a leader today?
Good for you.
You look like you like cherry pie. I'm so
No, I didn't know.
You should. Were you aware that it's National Comfy Day? Are you comfy today?
Yeah, I was before you started talking.
That's fair.
A lot of people don't understand what goes into a broadcast, and they don't understand what Carson does to get ready for a broadcast.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
It's intense.
Mary had a little lamb. Give me 100 on the Lakers. Yeah, 100. I'm good. You know I'm good for it. Yeah, just do it.
Carson is multi-talented, and we're just really thankful he's here.
Tonight, this show is for you. I love you, man.
Welcome back to the Squawk. Yesterday was President's Day, so to celebrate the holiday, Will Westlink went around campus asking students and faculty about their presidential knowledge.
So I'm William with Squawk TV. We're out here asking random presidential questions for President's Day. The question I have for you is, do you know which president was a model?
George Washington.
Nope. Was General Ford.
Ha!
Did you know there was a bowling alley in the White House?
No, there was a swimming pool at one time, but they took it out.
Do you? I'm guessing probably not, but can you guess who the president is? Which president the bowling alley in the White House was a present for?
George W. Bush's niece.
Nope, it was President Truman. And then, which president first pardoned a turkey for Thanksgiving?
Woodrow Wilson.
Was JFK.
Okay.
And then lastly, which president was the first president to host a prom?
I think it was Washington.
It was Gerald Ford.
Okay. Well, I need to know my presidential trivia a little bit better.
All right, I have another good one. Which president had a video game about their cat?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Bill Clinton, actually. He had a cat that had a game called Socks the Cat Rocks the Hill, released for a campaign Kickstarter in 2018.
What?
This one might be a bit better known, but do you know which president had written a children's book?
I think at one point I knew this. Adams?
It was Jimmy Carter. Do you know which president bet the White House China set on a poker game and lost it?
That was Taft.
No, it was actually Warren Harding.
Dang it. Okay.
Which U.S. president got to actually visit Abe Lincoln's funeral procession?
Garfield.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Okay.
Are you a big movie guy? Do you like movies?
Not really.
Oh.
But
Well,
we can do this thing.
Can you guess which president was offered a role in Back to the Future 3?
Back to the Future 3. Okay, now let me do my little math thing here. 80, that's about 88. So I gotta think, who was the president? That was H.W. Bush, wasn't it?
The person who was actually offered the role was Ronald Reagan.
Oh, dang.
He was a president well known for being an actor. Which president didn't think a black eye seemed presidential?
Black eye. That was. Is there Wilson? Is there President Wilson?
I believe there was.
Yes. It's probably not him though, but that's my
Probably
answer.
It was actually Theodore Roosevelt again. Theodore Roosevelt was a boxer, and he didn't want to do boxing because he didn't want to come in with a broken lip and a black eye.
Ah, well, you stumped me.
Which president had a pair of headphones made from him, specifically from Ludacris?
From Ludacris?
From Ludacris.
I don't even know what Ludacris is, but I'm gonna make a wild guess with William Taft.
Was Barack Obama. We're here today asking questions about presidents for President's Day, such as which president quoted Back to the Future in their State of the Union address?
Back to the Future. Boy, I'm trying to think of the movie. Maybe the president when the movie came out, which would have been in about 1980. I'm going to say Ronald Reagan.
That is correct.
All right, I got one right.
There we go. You're the first one to get one correct.
For this week's edition of Bacon Bits, we're going to take a little bit of a different approach. Instead of the normal cooking segment, Guy gets his luxurious mullet cut off on camera for all to enjoy.
guys? It's Guy Bits, host of Bacon Bits and co-host, occasionally, of the Squawk. So, all of you have noticed my luscious hair. Well, today we're going to do something with it. That's why we are in the car and not somewhere in our usual spot. So, let's drive over there and get to the place that we are supposed to. So, I'll let you guys know that when we are there. Alright guys, we are here. So, I'm gonna have to break it to you guys. I'm getting rid of the mullet. Dr. 70 wanted me to get a mohawk. No, we're not getting a mohawk today. We're just getting a regular haircut. So let's go on in, see if we can get that haircut.
I didn't see it coming actually, which is fine. Alright, say goodbye to the Moletta. That's what we call my cousins. It's the upgraded mullet. Alright. Stop it. Alright, now do it down. Yeah, your hands need to come off too anyway.
Yeah.
Commissioner?
Huh?
Sing it, Chris. Really? Yeah, it is kind of my generation.
Well, I love this song.
We do not
care.
I'm younger than you.
Your neck's gonna feel less weight on it.
Yeah. It already feels cold.
Right? You're gonna have to wear a scarf.
Yeah.
2 hours later.
Alright, I just wanted to give a big thanks to Dimitri for letting me film today, and big thanks to the people here for letting me film in this lovely facility. Alrighty.
Alright, yeah, come down to Cost Cutters and get it cut.
Yeah?
Good day.
Alrighty.
Well, we have just a little bit of time left, so with that being said, Chapter 1. Nah, I'm just kidding. That is all the time that we have today. We hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did bringing it to you. A special thanks once again to Tim Dietz of TC Home Furnishing for donating the couch you see on set. TC has locations here in Norfolk as well as in Humphrey. Thanks for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next week. Have a squawking good week, Hawks.